Всем привет, друзья! С вами Кирилл Соловьев. И сегодня я покажу, чем мне нравится заниматься на примере того, как я отрабатываю свой акцент, играя в компьютерные игры. Я специально для этих целей скачал ту игрушку, на которой я ставил свой акцент. Называется Discworld Noir. Черный плоский мир. Это фэнтезийный квест. И вот перед вами главный герой Лютон, который расследует интересное загадочное дело здесь. И я покажу вам на практике, как я ставил свой акцент и как я это делаю сейчас, как я тренируюсь. Even if I wanted to. Очень просто. Я копирую реплики главного героя, стараясь подражать ему один в один. Comes from a plant so magical that it is totally impervious to all forms of magic. And so valuable that thieves have cut each other's throats to own it.
Unfortunately, I couldn't afford a desk made out of it, so I made do with pine. It's a nice desk, though.
It's a nice desk, though. You listen to the main character's voice, and you imitate, you emulate, you copy intonation and accent. Чтобы научиться говорить с хорошим акцентом, нужно копировать, нужно слушать и повторять один в один то, что делает ваш любимый персонаж. Нужно выбрать, во-первых, нужно выбрать голос, который вам нравится, во-вторых, нужно много раз слушать и повторять, слушать и повторять, слушать и еще раз корректировать себя и повторять до тех пор, пока не будет получаться так же, как у главного персонажа. Окей, let's go outside. Let's go outside. Пойдемте, зайдем в Pseudopolis Yard.
I headed over to Pseudopolis Yard, but Nobby wasn't there yet. I decided to come back later.
Я решил зайти попозже. Okay. So what do we have here? Cafe Young. Let's go to Cafe Young. Nobody's
Hello
here.
again.
Hello yourself.
So, you're the...
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately?
Ordinarily, I'd be happy being a captain of a fine ship like the Milka, but after this last voyage, I'm thinking of taking up farming.
Tough journey?
I don't want to talk about it.
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it.
What do you know about a dwarf named Alkali?
There's no one I know.
There's no one I know. Alkali. Okay, let's talk to him again. I got something here.
I didn't want to show Captain Jenkins anything that might give away the fact that I'd been aboard his ship. Okay, let's get out of here.
Let's get the hell out of here, okay? So, what do I do here? Итак, что же мне делать дальше? Okay, let's see. Here, nothing. Let's go back to the wharf.
Still here? Not for much longer, I hope.
Not for much longer, I hope. В этой игре огромное количество самых разнообразных акцентов, поэтому можно услышать самые потрясающие.
When do you sail? As soon as we've got her loaded. How much is passage? Sort, perhaps. We've just come from there. It'll be a long time before we get back there again. Did you bring any passengers? Sure. We always try to take a couple of passengers. They pay their way, and if there's a big storm, they are very useful as to sacrifice to the angry sea gods. Of course, we tell people they were washed over the side. Do you sacrifice passengers often? No. The captain doesn't like it. He says it's bad for business. I said that we were advertising ourselves as offering an exciting tour of the Circle C. But he pointed out that most people would expect the tour to be above the water. If I had my way, we'd have thrown some people off the last voyage. Bad omens. The whole crew had a bad feeling of dread from the moment we set off. Looking at the state of the ship, that doesn't come as a surprise.
That doesn't come as a surprise. Okay, let's ask him about the things.
I decided it wasn't...
Yeah, okay.
I decided
it wasn't a good idea. Okay, so what do I do next? Что делать дальше? Pseudopolis Yard. Oh, here we go. Pseudopolis Yard. Полицейское управление городка Анкморпорг. Okay. Судапл is yard. Okay, let's get inside. Let's get inside. Давайте войдем внутрь. Вот еще один акцент сейчас будет говорить, с которым Ноби, послушайте.
Hello again, Nobby. Hello, Luton.
Hello, Luton.
Did I disturb you? No. What made you think that? Well, there appears to be smoke coming from your ear. Oh, that, well, I've been working hard, you see. Working so hard that your ears have caught fire.
Have caught fire.
Don't worry about it, Nobby. It's not like I'm going to report you. I have been working, see? Oh, sure. I never doubted it for a second.
Never doubted it for a second. Okay, let's...
How's work treating you then?
How's work treating you then?
Not so bad, Luton. I've been busy, though. Rushed off my feet. Yeah, I can tell.
I can tell. Я сейчас имитирую уже акценты разные, потому что мне это любопытно и интересно. Но для начала нужно взять один. Вот для начала я взял главного героя Лютона и повторял только за ним. Остальные я просто слушал. Okay, let's show.
Does this mean anything to you?
Does this mean anything to you? And what about this label?
Can you read this?
Can you read this?
Give me a break, Luton. I don't know everything.
Give me a break, Luton.
I suppressed the urge to ask for money.
I
was broke, sure, but I wasn't that desperate.
But I wasn't that desperate. Okay. Okay, let's ask him about the cases.
Do you know anything about a man named Monday? Never heard of him.
Okay.
Have you learned anything about the milker?
Have you learned anything?
Yeah, not as such, no. You go to great lengths to conceal how little work you do, don't you? Hey.
Don't you? Юмор в этой игре потрясающий.
What do you know about a woman named Carlotta?
What do you know about a woman
Never
named
heard of him.
Carlotta? Never heard of him. Never heard of him. Никогда не слышал.
I don't suppose you've investigated the passengers on the Milka, have you? Of course I have.
Of course.
Sorry, but you're not the most, diligent of investigators. I work as hard as any man of my rank. You're the only man of your rank. There's 3 dwarfs, 2 troll, a woman and a zombie with the same rank as you, but you're the only human male. I know you're human because you carry a bit of paper to prove it, signed by the midwife. The maleness, I'll take that on trust. Do you want me to help you or not? What have you got? Well, I interviewed one of the passengers. What did you learn?
What did you learn?
That's official watch business. You didn't learn anything, did you?
Not
as such, no. Any chance I could interview this passenger?
I
don't see why not. She's down in the Cafe Ankh now. Well, that's something, I guess.
Has there
been a dwarf around asking questions? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know.
Do you know a dwarf by the name of Al-Kali? Never heard of him. How did you know he was male, then? You can't trick me. Everyone knows dwarves don't use the female pronoun. Okay. Mind you, I've always wondered what a female pronoun was. One of nature's wonderful mysteries, Nobby.
One of nature's wonderful mysteries.
I'm going to leave it to your rather uninventive imagination, Nobby.
Nobby.
Any word on these murders?
Nothing yet.
But our top investigators are working on the case 24 hours a day. Nobby?
Nobby?
Are you one of those crack investigators? Yeah? Why? Never mind. Just a thought.
Okay, let's go.
Catch you later, Nobby.
Okay, let's go down.
The troll stepped out of the shadows like light was too intimidated to illuminate him. He seemed like the quiet sort, but you got the feeling that if you stepped out of line, you'd get your teeth kicked down your throat. For that matter, he could kick your throat down your chest and your chest through your legs. But I was hoping it wouldn't come to that, because none of my clothes would fit.
Find Therma.
Sorry, friend, I don't understand.
Find Therma.
You want me to find Therma? Is that it?
Is that it?
Well, what is it?
Well,
a
what?
person?
A person?
A thing?
A thing?
Look, if we're going to carry out a conversation, it'd help for you to talk.
Find thermo.
Find thermo.
Okay, fine thermo. What's your name, friend? There was something about a troll that big that made you want to call him friend.
Malachite.
Malachite is
Find thermo.
тролль, которого зовут Малахит.
Got to find her.
I wasn't about to argue with a troll that could twist my head off and use it as a cocktail onion. Okay, friend. What can you tell me about
What
her?
can you tell me
Any
about
suggestions of where I should start looking?
Start looking.
Used to sing at the Octarine Ballad. Find thermo. Got to find thermo.
How can I contact
you?
Find thermo.
That was all he said.
That was all.
I guess he wasn't very bright. But then there's things under damp logs that are brighter than most trolls.
Okay, we got another place. Есть еще одно место, куда можно сходить. That's beautiful. Thank you, Malachite. Thank you a lot. Okay, let's go to the cafe. An interview.
You can't recall if the whiskey knocked you flat,
or if everything was a blow.
I thought I told you never to Ilsa. I thought I would never see her again. I prayed that I'd never see her again. But either the gods didn't listen, or they were having a laugh at my expense. Knowing the gods of the Discworld, I had a pretty good idea which. Play it again, Sam.
Play it again, Sam.
You know what? No one's ever going to believe you said that. Hello, Ilsa. How long's it been?
Too long.
That's funny. I was thinking that it wasn't long enough.
Aren't you pleased to see me?
Sure. Like a jellyfish praying for the tide to come in.
What's that supposed to mean?
If I always knew what I meant, I'd be a genius.
Back then, you always knew what to say.
I still know what to say. I just choose not to.
You're getting a big kick out of making me feel cheap, aren't you? Well, maybe I had it coming.
Hey, don't take my side. He'll take all the fun out of it.
He'll take all the fun out of it.
I spent years rehearsing what I'd say if I saw you again. What I'd ask you. I tried to imagine what you'd say.
But now I'm here. You can't think of anything to say?
Now you're here,
and I just
want to slap you. Just once.
Just
across the cheek.
What will that prove?
That I still haven't forgiven
You're not making this easy, Luton.
Did you think I would? Did you think I'd just come bouncing up to you like a trained puppy? Maybe I'd wag my tail and wait for you to throw me a stick. Well, I'm never going to be another woman's dog for as long as I live.
That's cruel.
Not as cruel as the day you left me.
Not as cruel as the day you left me. В английском языке согласные звуки, они намного более энергичны, они как будто выстреливаются воздухом изо рта. Т, п, cruel, can, damp, strike, как будто выстреливаются. Совсем другие звуки, нежели в русском языке. The song.
What made you ask for that song?
What made you ask for that
I was feeling sentimental.
It's good to know that you still remember me.
How could I forget?
I don't know. But you managed to leave. I figured you'd probably manage to forget as well.
Never.
I tried to forget you. I tried to forget the day you left. I tried to forget the good times. I tried to drown your memory in cheap whiskey.
And did you forget?
I don't remember.
I still remember you. That's what the song means to me. It's everything that's good about our time together.
You got lucky, Elsa. You got all the good memories.
And I got all the bad.
It didn't have to be like that.
It's always like that.
It's always like that. Oh,
I suppose you have some explanation for what you did. Some pat excuse that'll make everything all right.
There's no excuse for what I did.
At least we agree on one thing.
Why do you hate me so much?
Because I had everything when I had you. And when you left, you took everything with you. It's easy to hate someone who took it all away from you.
It hurts to hear you talk like this.
Good.
Good. Лютон снимает с себя ответственность и не ведет проактивно. He's not being proactive. He's breaking the first law by Stephen Covey. He's breaking the first law. Be proactive. He's not being proactive. Okay, can you
I figured I'd better make sure Ilsa was on the Milka before asking her about the label.
Was she on the Milka? By the way, was she on the Milka? Let's ask him. Let's ask this girl.
So, you came in on the Milka, did you?
Yes.
Alone?
No, I came with a companion.
It figures.
What?
Women like you are never alone.
I've been alone.
You know nothing about loneliness. You know nothing about what it's like to not know why you've been abandoned. You don't know what it's like to watch your career slip away because the one thing you care about has been taken from you. You don't know what it's like to spend years going into restaurants and asking for a table for one.
You don't eat in restaurants.
Okay, but if I did,
that's what I'd ask for.
Why did you ask about the Milka?
You came aboard in Ecclepon, right? With a man.
Yes, his name's Two Conkers. How did you know?
It's my job to know.
You're being paid to find out where people board ships?
No, I'm a private investigator.
I'm a private investigator. Частный детектив. I'm a private investigator. Okay, so...
What do you know about a woman named Carlotta?
I've not met them. Sorry.
Has there been a dwarf around asking questions?
I'm sorry, Luton. I don't know anything about that.
What do you...
I've not... So...
Do you know a troll by the name of Malachite?
I've not... So...
Do you...
I've not... So...
Ilsa had told me she was traveling with a man named Two Conkers. For now, that was all I needed to know.
Okay. So what about Monday?
Have you met a man named Monday?
Yes, there was a man named Monday on the ship we came in on. He kept himself to himself mostly.
What can you tell me about him?
He seemed nervous.
Anything else?
I remember him going down to the cargo hold at one point. He looked really shifty. As if he was hiding something.
Yes, he was hiding.
Is that it?
That's all I can think of.
That's all I can think of. If that... Okay, let's ask...
Tell me one thing, Ilsa.
Are you involved
in these murders?
What?
The murders. They started when you arrived in town.
I can't believe that you would think such a thing. That's terrible. I mean, I know I've done some bad things, but I've never killed anyone in all my life.
Just checking.
Okay,
Can you read this?
Yes, it says Pier 5.
What language?
Agatean.
How do you know an obscure language like that?
Actually, Two Conkers is from the counterweight continent. I learned it from him.
I thought that people weren't allowed to leave the Agatean Empire.
Oh, things have freed up these days.
I'd be careful who you tell about Two Conkers, Ilsa.
Why?
People can be funny about foreigners. And there's always been rumors about the Empire. They say they use powerful magic there. The last time one of them arrived here, the city got burned down.
Two Conkers isn't going to burn the city down.
You know that. And I know that. But the average man on the street doesn't know that. They see the unknown as a threat.
Why? Two Conkers is harmless. No one's that stupid.
Let me let you in on a little-known secret. You know how stupid the average person is?
I think so, yes.
Well, statistically, half of them are even dumber than that.
That's fun, ain't it? That's fun.
I found this on the Milka. Does it mean anything to you?
A piece of cardboard with a number on it?
I think it might have something to do with Monday.
If you've constructed murder and a giant conspiracy out of that, I'm going to be very impressed.
Not yet. but I'm working on it.
Okay, let's say goodbye to Ilsa.
Don't go far. I might want to shout at you again.
I'm sorry, Luton.
Not sorry enough.
Okay, let's get out.
Hello again.
Oh, no. No, I'm not gonna talk to you. Let's get out of here. Вот такие вот дела. Это был отрывок того, как я тренируюсь. Я часами просиживал за этой игрой, пока проходил, и по сотни раз повторял одни и те же фразы. И это было очень-очень интересно. И даже сейчас мне интересно ее заново проходить. Окей, so we got Pier 5 here, we got Pier 5. Вот. И это тот способ, которым я научился говорить на хорошем американском акценте. Вам рекомендую тоже такой способ, если вам интересны компьютерные игры. Если не интересны компьютерные игры, тогда первое, что нужно сделать, найти тот акцент, найти тот голос, который вам нравится, которому хочется подражать, достать записи, видеозаписи, что угодно, чтобы вы могли слушать и подражать. И дальше слушать и повторять, слушать и копировать, слушать и имитировать, слушать и подражать. Много-много раз корректируя себя, слушая и каждый раз стараясь приблизиться к тому, как говорит тот человек, которого вы выбрали в качестве образца. И таким образом постепенно вы будете тренироваться и будете говорить практически так же хорошо, как он. That's it, guys. Thank you for watching. Спасибо. Хорошего всем дня. И пока.